Hello, Ben. How you doing? Just finished the 69 inside pitch game. Hello, Ben. How you doing? Let me hold on. Nice, nice. Against Hershiser. That's cool. I just bought the payoff pitch. How was that game? Inside pitch, Ben? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look into that. Yeah, I was watching. I think RJL plays a lot of that game. He posts a lot of payoff pitch on his channel. Yeah, the stretch on STRAT-O-MATIC, coming out of the box, it's like a -5. Then you got the calculations of the outfielder's arms and stuff like that. I used to come out of the box, run at speed to the outfielder's arm if I wanted to stretch that base hit into a double. But then they came out with new calculations on a -5 coming out of the batter's box. IP. Modified depending on the type of hits, where the hits, and the outfielder's arm. Yeah. I gotta look into that game also. All right, it's Sunday morning. Actually, Sunday afternoon. And I played this game Friday night, but I couldn't get it done last night. And we are in St. Louis. It's the 2018 New York Mets against the 1968 St. Louis Cardinals. It was Jacob Degrom against Bob Gibson. And I'll just give a quick recap on what happened in this game in case you didn't see the video. Gibson closed out at 9 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, and he gave up 1 run. That run was earned before the bullpen took over. With Jacob Degrom, he went 7 innings, giving up 3 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 run, and that run was earned before the Mets bullpen took over with their bullpen. I stopped the game in 12 innings because of the score sheet. I had a 20-inning game that was quite messy. So not only after that game, there was another game that went into extra innings, and I decided to do the ghost runner for that game, and I got a lot of flack for it. So I decided to change it back again. So we are in the 13th inning here in St. Louis. It's a 2-2 game. The Cardinals broke it open in the 5th inning when Mike Shannon hit a solo home run off of Degrom, and that 1 run lasted until the 9th inning when the Mets came up trailing 1-0 in the 9th inning, and Mickey Callaway had to throw a lot of left-handed batters at Bob Gibson, which he did. Jay Bruce led off the inning, and he wound up striking out. The next batter, Frazier, was pinch hit for, and Brandon Nimmo came up to bat for him, and he got a off-the-bench double. But the key to this play was Adrian Gonzalez coming up. He was 0 for 3, grounded into double play his last time up. And he hit a sharp ground ball down to third base where Mike Shannon cuffed it, and that set up first and third for the Mets with 1 out. Kevin Plawecki came into the game and he hit a single off a ballpark. Ballparks for righty that night was 7, and he dropped the 5 on the 20 to get the run home to tie the game up at 1-1. And the inning would end on Reyes' fly ball, and we went to the bottom of the 9th. Cardinals went down quietly. Well, actually not quietly. Flood led off the 9th with a base hit. Maris struck out for the 4th time swinging, and then Cepeda hit a double to set up 2nd and 3rd. The Mets brought in the infield. Tim McCarver was the batter, and he grounded out to 2nd. Galomi picked it up and held the runners at bay, throwing out McCarver 4 to 3. Shannon came up and a key at bat, and he flew out to left. So now we went into extra innings, and the Mets were 1 out in the 10th. Drew Cabrera stepped to the plate, doubled his last time up, and then he hit a solo shot to make it a 2-1 Met lead. Cepeda was the next batter. He hit a deep fly ball to left field where Brock was at the wall, and he made a fine catch on that. Cespedes just got underneath that one. Bruce flied out to left again, and that would end the inning. Cardinals came up in the bottom of the 10th inning, and let Shandies put his bench work together. After Javier flew out to right field, he sent up Bobby Tolan to bat for Maxwell, and Tolan delivered a double into the gap. And he decided to pinch hit for Nelson, the relief pitcher, and he sent up Johnny Edwards, and he also doubled to tie the game. And that's basically where we stand. It was 2-2 going into the 13th inning, and we're about to get started here. On the mound right now for St. Louis is going to be Ron Willis. He came in the let me see, came in the 11th, pitched a 1-2-3 in the 11th, and he also pitched a 1-2-3 in the 12th. He's going to come out for the 13th, and let's get it started. If you hear background noise, that's my son watching the NFL. I don't know why he's still watching the NFL. The Jets are no longer in the playoffs, and they're not going anywhere. All right, so we are about to begin. Wow, us. Let me see. Okay, wow. So a run in each in to tie the game. Sounds like a classic. Oh, well, they were pitching pretty good, both of them. Degrom and Gibson. I don't care for my American rugby anymore. Even though my old Lions are doing something. Hey, listen, you gotta love the Lions, and I'm pulling for them. To be honest with you, Ben, it's been a long time since they won a championship. In this case, it's a Super Bowl. But you gotta love them. I love their head coach anyway. All right, so I gotta figure out who made the last. Plawecki and Smith. No, Reyes made that out. He's 8. Smith is 9. All right, so it's going to be Cabrera leading it off for the Mets. What did I do? Drop these cards last night. All right, so let me just figure Morocco. 7, 8, 9. Let me just say Cabrera, Cespedes, Bruce, Luis Colomomi, pitcher. I think the notes in the game. Degrom is a rocker, 7th, 8th, 9th, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. Okay, we are good. It is a chilly 25 degrees here in New Jersey. Just a little bit cold. All right, this is the earliest I ever came on YouTube to play a game. You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. Put the glasses on. All right, Asdrubal Cabrera, who hit a home run in the 10th inning, to give the Mets a 2-1 lead. And you might hear background noise because, hold on a second. Okay. All right. Switcher Asdrubal Cabrera steps into the batter's box. They'll be batting from the left side. And like I said, he hit the home run in the 10th inning. And here comes the pitch by Ron Willis. And that's going to drop in on a 6-10 from the left side. And that's going to be a catcher X. 110. Catcher X, and that's going to be McCarver. McCarver is a 216. So let's see what happens here. All right, and here comes the range play roll. That's going to be 4. And we got a 13, no error. So it's a little dribble in front of the plate. It's going to be picked up by McCarver. He throws to Cepeda, and that's the first out here in the 13th. So mark it a 2-3. Here comes Jonas Cespedes, right-hand batter, one away. Cespedes is, well, what is it? He's 0 for 5 in the game. And Ron Willis's pitch. goes 3-8 from the right side, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. So that is strikeout number 2 for Willis. It's 2 down here in the 13th. And stepping up is Jay Bruce, left-hand batter. Bruce is 0 for 5 himself. And here comes the pitch from Ron Willis. And that's going to be a 2-6 from the right side. And it's popped up in the infield left side. Shannon and Maxwell calling for it. It's going to be Maxwell. And that's going to do it for the Mets here in the 13th. So to pop out. And it's a 2-6. Actually, I got the computer putting in the stats. I have the computer game for both seasons, so I decided to put it on here. Put it on the CP game. All right, Jerry Blevins is taking his warm-ups, and Kurt Flood will lead it off for the Cardinals here in the bottom of the 13th. Tonight I got a party for my son, house party, family's coming over, so I got to get this in before they come. Anyway, it's going to be Kurt Flood, Maris, and Cepeda here in the bottom of the 13th. 2-2 to score. Jerry Blevins is on the mound for the New York Mets. He's pitched 2 innings already, and he's not tired yet. So here we go. We go to the bottom of the 13th. Kurt Flood leads it off. And he drops a 5-4 on him. From the right side, 5-4 is a range play to center field. Flood, right? Flood to center field. Conforto is a 4, E3, so he has to clear 1 to 11. And it's a 13, and he gets it done. Checking for an error, and that's a 12. And he's going to make the catch on the run. And there's 1 down. 1 away, and Roger Maris is going to step to the plate. He's 1 for 5, struck out 4 times in this game. And here comes pitch by Blevins. That's a 4 deuce from the left side, and that is a diamond shot. So this game could end, let's see, Roger Maris. Diamond shots for lefties is a 3, and that's a 15. So 4-2 from the left side, fly ball to right field. Maris just got underneath this one. Bruce is on the warning track, and he's going to make the catch for the second out. 2 away, and here comes Orlando Cepeda. Cepeda's, excuse me, 4 deuce, and a 15. Cepeda is 1 for 5, doubled in the 9th, struck out his last time at bat. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 13th. Here comes the pitch by Blevins, and he goes 3-7. 3-7 from the lefty, and that's going to be a solid base hit into left field, so it's a 2-out single. Blevins. And Cepeda's at 15. Look for 2 through 6, 10, backslash of 11. Automatic pickoff or automatic stealing. 15, Blevins is a -3. McCarver is a +1. So that's a 12-13. Then -2 is 11. So let me see. 2 outs. Tim McCarver's the batter. And I'm going to make him swing away with 2 outs. So let's see what McCarver could do here. He's 0 for 5. And here comes the pitch from the stretch. 1-3, but we're going to hold it up. That 1-3 is going to be held because we have a balk, pass ball roll. It's going to be on the balk. No balk for Jerry Blevins. So we go with the 1-3 from the left side, and that's a ground ball to the right side, and it's going to be picked up by Smith, and he's going to flip to Blevins, and we're going to score it at 3-1, and the inning is over for the Cardinals here in the 13th. No runs, 1 hit. There was a man left on. We played 13 here in St. Louis. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets 2. We got doorbells ringing now. What do they want? We have township work going on. They're putting in new poles, electrical poles. And they are making a mess all over the place. So I'm going to go to the 14th. Make this the 14th. And Willis. Jerry Blevins goes tired, so.
1 second. How long is that going to be? Right now you're going to do it, though?
Oh boy.
Promise me that.
Were they going to kill the power?
Less than 30 minutes. You got it, yeah. So he said they're doing it now. It's Sunday. They got to get it done.
You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. All right, so I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna lose power here. I'm plugged in, so I think I charged my phone. Yeah, they're changing the telephone poles, and they're doing new wiring for whatever reason. I live on a road that's on a Sunday. Yeah, on a Sunday.
Because
So they've been here for the 2 weeks.
Because the school, they can't work during the week. That's why.
I don't believe it. Anyway, we'll see how much power my phone is gonna last. So we'll continue on. All right. Willis is back on the bump. He's finishing up his warm-ups. Luis Galome is going to step in. Let me see. Frazier is out. Polecki is out. Ron is out. All right, Galome will step in. He's 0 for 1. Replaced. Came in to play second base while Cabrera went to third. So he was inserted to the game. He's 0 for 1 so far. He's a left-handed batter. Ron Willis looks in, gets the sign and delivers, and that's going to be a 3-3. 3-3 from the righty, and that's lifted to right field. Maris moving over towards the line, and he's going to make the catch for the first out here in the 14th. So 1 away. And Blevins is due up now, and he's going to be pinched hit for us. So we got to pencil him in. Let me see what number. Wow, this is difficult, huh? Lugo is out. No is out. Rock is in. Smith's in. Rosario is out. Nemo's out. You're out. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Blevins. And what number is he? Number 6. Let's see who's going to come up. he could pitch a little more, but he's going to go tight, and I don't want that. So who's going to bat for him? And it's going to be Juan Lagares will come up. Lagares. Never thought I would use the whole scorecard. Alright, so we need to get Lagares up. So pinch hit here. 1 out. And Lagares is he is at 339. 339, no homers, and 6 RBIs. Okay, now I'm gonna do it on the computer. Visitors, Lagares, batting for Blevins. And that's it. Alright, 1 out here in the 14th. Lagares pinch hitting. Jerry Blevins, and let's see what Lagares could do. Needs a hit on the three column, and the 1 column. So the pitch by Willis goes 2-3 from the right side. He got it. It's going to be ballpark though. Ballpark, and the ballparks for right-handed is on the base hit is a 7, and that is a 9. So it's a 2-3 fly ball to left field, and Brock rather, is going to make the catch, 2 down. Let me see, 2-3. Stepping up is Devin Mizraco. Devin's 0 for 1. Came in to replace Polecki, and let me see, I gotta find him on the scorecard, number 7. All right, so 2 outs. The right-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. Here comes the pitch by Willis, and he drops a 2-8 on him from the right side. That's going to be a split on a single, 1-8. That's a 2, and that's going to be driven into right center field for a base hit. So Mizraco gets a 2-out single. My God, this is crazy. All right, so I can't see you guys. Anybody making comments? Let me see if the camera's still going. Anybody making comments? I can't see it because I got the computer game up. Let me see. 2-8. I wish they would have told me this a half hour ago. I would have never started this game at this time. Trying to control my temper right now. And Grace going to be the batter. If any time you visit New Jersey and you don't see any cops around, because they're never around. The only time you see them is when they're doing road work, and you might have 6 of them. Not only working, but they also are working overtime. So they do construction overtime for traffic reasons. That's the only time you see a cop here. And it quite gets on my nerves because the driving in New Jersey with motorists, you could lose. If you want to lose your life and you want to commit suicide, just drive in New Jersey. It can happen. So Mizraco is on first base. And Jose Reyes is the batter. He's 1 for 4 in the game. He walked his last time up, 2 away. Ron Willis from the stretch. And here comes the pitch to Jose Reyes. That's going to go as a 5-8. 5-8 from the left side, and that's going to be a split on a double, 1-19. and that is a 12. It's going to be driven into the gap. Cutting it off is going to be Kirk Flood. He's going to throw it in, and he's going to hold Mizuraki up at third base. And the Mets got second and third here in the 14th with 2 outs. Reyes double. Raka goes all the way to third base on number 8. And that's 2 base runners on, second and third for the Mets. And here comes Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2. He entered the game in the 9th inning for defensive purposes. So now the infield is coming in for sure on Dominic Smith. Left-handed batter. And here comes the pitch from Willis. Second and third. Let me just get the chart up. Field in. And the power is coming back on. Power's coming back on. This guy knows what he's talking about or what?
Less than 30 minutes, I promise you.
Anyway, everything has to reset itself. All right, Dominic Smith here with 2 outs. 2 outs. What did I say? Infield in? I don't need to play infield in. My bad. So the infield is back. Let me get it up on the screen again. I gotta go to YouTube. Hold on, guys. I feel more comfortable that I see it on the screen. This way I know what's going on. No, I don't need to do that. Just reboot. Pain in the neck. Alright, so looks like Ruku is going to take its time. Alright, so we got 2 outs, infield back, second and third for the Mets. Dominic Smith, batting from the left side. Ron Willis, here comes the pitch. And that drops in on a 4-5 from the left side. It's going to be a range play. Range play for Dominic Smith. 4-5 from the left side. I'm losing my concentration here. To the shortstop. Shortstop is Maxfield. Excuse me, it's Schofield. I forgot to do that. Schofield. Let's get it up first. I got no rhythm going on right now whatsoever. Shortstop Schofield is a 324, so we're going to go for the range play right now. He has to clear 1 through 4 for, alright, is back up, and that's a 4, and it's going to go in for a base hit, and the Mets are going to take a 3-2 lead here in the 14th. A range play to the shortstop, and Smith gets the base hit on number 6. Schofield cannot get to that. Reyes will, let me see, 10-11, no error. And it goes through the hole into left field. Willis is now tied. Reyes takes third on Dominic Smith, number 9. And we got first and third now. And the Mets take a 3-2 lead. And Willis is now in tied mode. Let Dick Hughes, and here comes Red Shandies. He's going to come out. He's going to make a pitching change here, and you can't have a runner on third with in tired mode. So Dick Hughes is coming out to replace Ron Willis. We're going to have the pitching change. We'll be right back. Mets lead at 3-2 here in the 14th. Dick Hughes. Right-hander. Goes 353 ERA. 2-2 with 4 saves. All right. Willis. Let's see when he came in. Gotta go back to the other sheet. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, and 2/3. 3 2/3. 3 2/3, and he gave up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He gave up 3 hits. And he struck out 2. And he didn't walk any. Struck out 2. I can't fill his runs in because he's responsible for both base runners on base right now. So we are about to. Michael Conforto is going to step to the plate. Mike is 0 for 6 in the game. 2 outs. A 2-out run here for the New York Mets in the bottom of the 14th. Hold on a second. See if I can get the screen up again. This way I can read the comments. They're right there. Mike. 2 live. Okay, we'll back up. All right, so Conforto batting from the left side. First and third, Dominic Smith is not going to be held on. Neither is Reyes. And we go with Dick Hughes' first pitch here in the 14th. And Conforto goes 6-9 from the left side. It's going to be another range play to Schofield. I'm going to just find Conforto. Range play on a 6-9. And Schofield again is at 324. He wasn't holding anybody on. Nobody was holding on. All right, 1-4 again on the 20 to clear. Ball going through. It's a 19. He gets the job done this time on a G1. And we got a 12-15, and he boots the ball. Dick Schofield, what are you doing? E6. And the Mets get another run to come in. Smith goes to second on number 1. Reyes comes in to score. No RBI. And that is it. Oh, now we got first and second. Mets are up by 2 now. Dick Schofield. Late inning blunders. So it's going to be a Drupal Cabrera with 2 outs. He's 2 for 6 with a home run. And he grounded out in front of the plate. His last time at bat. Hughes comes in on a 4-2 on him from the left side. Range play again. This time to the first baseman, Cepeda. go 4-2. Cepeda's a 218. He has to clear 1 and a 2 off the 20. And gets an 18. Oh my God. It's an 18 off the 20 and an 18 off the error. No error on an 18. It was a 2-base error on a 17, but he bypassed that. And that's going to be a ground ball to the left side. He's going to flip to use, and that's going to do it here in the bottom of the 14th. 3-1 on the play. For the Mets, they get 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error, which is the Cardinals' 4th of this game. And we'll go to the bottom of the 14th to see if the St. Louis Cardinals have a little bit more magic in their bats to try to tie this game up or take the lead for the win. 2 runs. All right, so we're missing a pitcher. Evans is out. And let's see who we're going to bring in to close this thing out. 428. Gelsman. Looking for the pitch. Let me see, 428, 13 saves. Robbie Gelsman is going to come into the game and relieve this thing for the New York Mets. Just pencil them in. Sellman. He's a right-handed pitcher. He went down as a 428. He went 6-3 in 2018. He had 13 saves. And let's see what can happen here in the bottom of the 14th. We put the light on. This way I can see a little better. All right, so who's going to lead it off for the Mets here? It's going to be Mike Shannon coming in. I'll just find out where. Okay, number 6, batting number 6. All right, Mike Shannon will step to the plate. Shannon's 1 for 5, hit a home run in this game. St. Louis is down by 2 here in the 14th. This is loser go home. Robert Gelsman is on the mound. Mike Shannon's at the plate. It's righty on righty situation. Let's see what Mike can do here. But I gotta switch the card around. All right, so here comes the pitch by Gelsman. And he goes 2-4 on him from the right side, and that's going to be a ground ball to the right side, picked up by Degrom, and he's going to fly to first base for the out. 1 down. And here comes Javier. What was it, 2-4? Javier is going to step to the plate. Javier is 0 for 5 in the game. And let me see. Javier, I got Gagliano, a better hitter. Basically not. Basically not. Let me see what I want to do here. 2-4. Do I want to do this? No, I'm not. So Javier's going to bat here, and he's 0 for 5 in the game. He flew out his last time up, last time out, and time out. Hold on a second, guys. I'm sorry. Javier steps to the plate, right side. He's 0 for 5 in the game. And here comes Gelsman's pitch. That goes down as a 6-4 from the right side, and that's going to be ballpark for Javier. Let's see if it can drop in for them. That's going to be a 9, and it's going to be 7s, and that's going to be lined out to the shortstop, and that is the second out. The Cardinals are down to the last out, and the cameras are on Dick Schofield in the dugout. Coming up to the plate right now. 6-4. And Schofield. Let me see. He walked his last time up. Needs a 3-column roll here to keep it alive for the Cardinals. Gelsman looks in, and here comes the pitch. I'm pretty sure nobody feels bad than Dick Schofield right now. 5-5 is the roll. And it's from the left side. It's going to be a range play to the shortstop. And Reyes is a 426. 1 through 6 to clear off the 20. And let's see what happens. And he's gonna glove it for G3. But we got a 16, and he's gonna pick it cleanly, almost an error there. And Reyes picks up the ball. He fires to Smith at first base, and that is the ball game. That is the ball game. The Mets win this one of a score of 4-2. St. Louis is eliminated. They're the first team to be eliminated. The 1968 club is going home out of this tournament. And the New York Mets, Jacob Degrom, are celebrating. Let's see, no runs. Final score, 4 for the Mets. 8 hits, no runs, no errors. Cardinals 4 errors, 9 hits, and 2 runs. That's your final score for the part 2 of this game. The Mets win it in 14. I want to thank everybody for joining me. In the conclusion of this one, tonight I got the Los Angeles Dodgers of 2015 going against the 2013 Boston Red Sox. It is Buck Holtz against Zach Greinke, and that game will be on approximately around 9 o'clock. So if you care to join me, be appreciated, and I'll see you on the next telecast. So everybody stay well, be safe, and I'll see you the next time around. Thank you, guys.